Hi everybody, my name's David. Doing the Q&As from Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. Having a blast, been here a few days now. Had the opportunity to meet Kim Wilson and it was fantastic. She's a very lovely person and very, very genuine with everything she's doing. Very genuine, I want to say that. And thank you, Kim, for inviting me and everybody else down here to have such a great, wonderful time. Probably what it took for me to take a vacation that I needed, desperately. So thank you, Kim, and thank you everybody else that I've met. It's been great so far, and hopefully we'll maybe I'll do some kind of a video and kind of show a little bit about the trip, something like that if you guys are interested. And I'm sorry the volume might not be the greatest. I tried it with the headphones, it was worse. So this is as good as it gets. I just wanted to get this scene back here. I thought it'd be a great change of scenery instead of, a white wall or a painting or something. So hope you guys can get through this and deal with it. And I'm sorry if the volume is too low or if you can't understand me very well. I played it back and I could hear it and understand it. So I'm hoping that all of you can. So let's get started. Soren made a donation to the channel. Thank you so much, Soren. Very, very much. I really appreciate all your efforts to keep this going and what I'm doing, and that's really, doing your part to help me. Thank you very much, Soren. I want to welcome all new subscribers. Channel's growing fast. It's awesome, exciting. Welcome. Hello, everybody. So this is a question and answer video that I do every single Monday, and on the videos, I'm answering questions that you guys left in the comment section from the last Q&A video. And any questions any of you guys have, go down below in the comment section, ask me anything you want, and I will answer them next Monday from home. And the only thing I ask you guys, please give us your location. Tell us where you are. I, myself, and a bunch of other people like to know where you guys are at and give us kind of a sense of how far narcissism reaches and kind of give us all a sense that we're all together on this a little bit. So first question is from Darnell from Illinois. Hello, Darnell. I get random fake numbers calling me with the same 6 numbers, including the area code. Several times a week. No matter how many of the numbers I block, there is always a new one. This has been going on for the past few months. Do you think it may be my narcissistic ex-girlfriend? And are narcissists known to do these types of things? Yeah, Darnell, they're totally known to do stuff like this. They don't care about boundaries, do they? They're sneaky, and basically they don't know how to have, very responsible exchange with another person, especially when emotions are involved and attachment and they care, then it just gets worse. It's harder and harder and harder. So this person can't call you and tell you how they feel about you or apologize for what they've done and face any kind of accountability, responsibility, anything like that. So they do stuff like this. And if you've already told this person, leave you alone, they don't care about your boundaries, they don't care about anything. So I noticed Bill MCC offered an app that you can get the person's phone number from caller ID even if they're blocked, even if they block their own number. I get harassed constantly. Somehow some real sick people get my phone number still without me giving it to them. Other people give it to them, and they just call me. I have like a 50-year-old woman from California that I'm about to post all her personal stuff about her because she just harasses me almost on the daily. Calls me with private numbers. I answer it and I go, I don't know you, stop calling me. She goes, if you don't like to be called with private numbers, then don't answer. No, stop calling me. So these people are sick, disgusting, don't understand boundaries, they don't care about people. I can do whatever I want to you. It's me, the entitlement. To me, the entitlement's always the most disgusting thing I see in these people. So yeah, it's common that they do this, Darnell. And I'm sorry, Bill MCC recommended an app called Trap Call, TRAPCALL. And it does just that. It lets you know who's calling you even when it's blocked. My recommendation, Darnell, is stop putting up with this because this person knows how long this person's going to do this. Just change the number, okay? Thanks, Darnell. I'm sorry about that, but think about changing your number, buddy. Next question is from Gladys in St. Louis. Hello, Gladys. I'm finding out how pervasive these disorders seem. It's sort of like the new normal. You wrote abnormal. Yeah, it is, isn't it? It's like narcissism is the new black, right? Like it's almost getting cool. Seriously. I mean, look how often people are confusing people looking confident when they're totally not confident at all, but they are just like mean to other people, and it makes them look confident. Countless times I've seen people sit there and be mean to somebody, and everyone else around them thinks that person's cool for doing it. Like they're really confident. It's like, no, you don't know how to deal with people at all. You're a POS, you know? Thank you. Next question is from Rob from Pennsylvania. Hello, Rob. What would you do with the ex who won't come and get the remainder of her things? There is photo albums and some family ornaments. I'm not a cruel guy, but running out of patience. It's been almost a year now. I can drop them off at her dad's apartment, and just wondering your advice. Well, Rob, if you can drop them off at her apartment, what are you waiting for? You don't wait for her to come pick them up. You don't want to see her again anyways, right? So I wouldn't even have them there, period, just on the notion that she can come by and get them, that I never want to see her again. Drop them off. Throw them away. Put them in a storage unit. Pay for a month or something. Tell her to go get them, or you're going to stop paying for it and they're going to take the stuff. Just some advice. I did make a video about this called Narcissists and Belongings, where I discuss this way more in depth if you're interested in checking it out, Rob. Thanks. Next question's from is from Censor It. Oh, I'm sorry. Lewis from Manchester. Hello. Hi, David. Do they change once we have done all the hard work of trying to show them their faults? Once they go off with the other women, now they seem to go off into the sun together, and I lead the way. You don't believe any of this, please. Okay? None of this is right. Please realize, guys, narcissists can't have relationships with people. I know they do, but it doesn't mean they're functional at all, right? Narcissists can't be happy. That's why that's why we classify them with a personality disorder, because things are wrong. Their life is difficult, not easy. It's sad, and it's empty, and they can't keep friends and relationships. So going off with somebody else is because they don't know how to make it work with you. And they'll just keep trying and trying and trying. And so they don't change. Why would they change? What would make this person change from being a horrible abuser with you and then just start dating someone else? Even if they change, why? Why would they change? Just because it's a new person? No, right? Imagine the kind of work that you have to do because of this, right? Now imagine the work that he would have to do because of this. Impossible. Impossible. They can't. The reason they do the things they are is because they can't take any kind of emotional responsibility, can't talk about problems, can't solve them with traditional, ways to solve things, can't discuss things, can't apologize, nothing. They can't have relationships. So how can they just be happy with someone else? No, they just look like it. They try to look like it. They think if I look happy, I am happy. If people think I am happy, then I am happy. They don't know how to do any of that to themselves. They don't know how to make themselves happy. They don't know how to check in to make sure they are. There's nothing they can do. Losers. Children. They're emotional children. When I say that, they literally are. 5-year-olds. 5-year-olds can't have relationships, but they try, don't they? And that's how it turns out. The same as it would if a 5-year-old had a relationship with somebody. Okay. Next question is from Truther, Colorado. Hello. Great video. Thank you. Question. Can a person have borderline personality disorder and be a narcissist too? Or can a person have 2 personality disorders at the same time? Common question. According to the DSM, the way the DSM is set up, yes, people can have more than one personality disorder at the same time. If someone's exhibiting traits of avoidant personality disorder, then they will be diagnosed with avoidant personality disorder. If then they are diagnosed with, if they exhibit every trait of borderline, then they're going to also be diagnosed with borderline. Okay? As extensive as doctors want to go. Now, realize that borderline is on the narcissist spectrum. That's why borderlines look like narcissists, guys. That's why when you watch the narcissist videos and you go, oh, yep, and then, no, this doesn't fit. because they're borderline and they're on the narcissist spectrum. Okay, so they are, borderlines are somewhat narcissists. Some are very narcissistic, some aren't as much. Okay, so that's why they look like, and that's why everybody says my borderline narc. You know, well, borderlines are narcissistic, so you don't really need to say that. Thank you. Let's see. Next question is from Michael from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Hello, Michael. I was with my ex for 15 years and married for 5. She is an undiagnosed borderline and has an identical twin sister who is diagnosed borderline. So your ex is not diagnosed borderline, but you think she is, and her sister has been diagnosed with borderline. I think she is more histrionic, but whatever. A lot of doctors say they're the same thing. Histrionic and borderline, same thing. Not me, a lot of doctors. My ex is quiet, so I'm sure she is a quiet borderline after listening to your videos. I would love to tell my story, but it would take too long. Anyway, she used Facebook to tell people I was emotionally abusive. She would post articles about emotional abuse of spouses and would private message people who told me that she was calling me abusive. She texted me saying she left because I was abusive. My question is, why does she call me emotionally abusive? This kills me inside. I have always taken pride in the fact I am a nice person. People say I am a nice person. She has destroyed me inside. Okay, so this is just victim mentality. I made a video about it. Check it out, okay? The victim mentality. And what's wrong with people that are victims is at some point in their lives, they have been victimized, typically, okay? So they've been deeply, deeply victimized and didn't have anybody there to help them, and they've never healed from it. So what happens is a borderline immediately parentifies their partner. You are in control. They feel so out of control when they spend their life with somebody else or get intimate with someone. They totally believe that that those people are in control of them. And all the pain and hurt that I feel that I'm not healed from must be this person's fault. So everyone, as they go through life, not healed, in massive pain, everything is everybody else's fault. You're in control, it's your fault. You're in control of me, it's your fault. I'm not in control. You did it, you did it, you did it, you did it, and you did it all to me. I hope that makes sense. It's pretty simple, pretty basic, but that's what it is. You guys got to heal from pain and trauma, or you won't be able to have successful relationships in the future until you do, okay? Hope that makes sense. Thanks, Michael. Okay. Willa from New Jersey. Hello, Willa. Seeing where we are on time here. Okay. We know that narcissists never accept blame. Why do empaths and some victims blame themselves for what they have been through? Maybe the empaths just feel like such a fool. Anyways, it's the perfect combo. Narcs blame and empaths blame themselves. That's right, Willa. Realize that that people that date narcissists, okay, people that are in relationships with abusive people have been abused or neglected somehow, some way themselves. And I get some people that are like, no, I don't remember being neglected. Well, why would you? It's not something that we remember that we didn't have our emotional needs met at 6 months old. Of course you wouldn't remember. You had no idea what was going on, and everything that was going on is normal. So, normal is the key, Willa. What is your normal? If your normal is trauma, 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 drama, 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 hurt, pain, what happens is we believe that it's us. We believe that it's our fault, that it must be us that has the problem. We're bad people. That creates shame, guys. Shame. We believe we're bad people, and we don't feel worthy enough to hold up boundaries and tell people no. And don't let them poop all over us. Okay, I hope that makes sense, Willa. Thank you. And I'm going to stop part 1 here and now and continue part 2 next. So, if you guys could please do me a huge favor and share this video on forums and social media and groups and give it to people who could use it. Put this in a playlist, things like that, okay? It really helps. Try and vote, comment, things like that. Really, really helps get this information out there to people who need it. And I'll see you in part 2, guys. Thanks. Bye.